Hey guys, so the footage you just saw was we have a feral cow problem. We're moving most of my grandparents' cattle out of here, sending them to butcher, selling the young ones that can be bred. That's the last group to go. Is very feral. They've been on summer pasture for a little while without being like moved around to other pastures like they used to. So the older ones are kind of being jerks, and so I have like 4 days to make everybody friendly enough to get them in the corrals and on the trailer, or at least two of them. At least two of them need to go, so I can deal with the others later. So that is going to be an adventure. But today it is 47 degrees out in central Maine in February. That is wild. And so I'm out here cleaning up. Of course we're wearing our t-shirts because it's 47 degrees out, and the sun is also shining, so that's really awesome. But I have a lot to do out here. Apparently I'm a terrible closer. I'm just walking around the farm, the snow is melting, and I'm walking around and I'm like, who closed this place last fall? It was me. I closed last fall. So picking up a lot of stuff. I have the tractor bucket down here, putting all the stuff in there so that we can put it in the dumpster. And there's a lot of stuff that's still frozen in the ground. We have a lot of wind here, so if I don't pick up the grain bags like as soon as I empty them, the wind just like comes through and just puts them everywhere. It's like confetti. So some grain bags that are still frozen in the ground, but it's going to be in the 40s tomorrow as well, I believe. And so hopefully those will thaw out and I can get the whole barnyard picked up, which will make me really happy because I like it when it looks nice down here. One of the projects we have coming up is we need to put farrowing stalls in the, oh, the sun is terrible, in the tractor shed, which is what we're using as a barn this year. We need to stall that out so that we have areas for that, and so that will be in the next coming weeks, hopefully, because the girls are due at the end of March. So probably the first week of March we'll get that done, and that'll be nice. We have 2 gilts and 2 sows due this spring, and so hopefully everybody was bred on time so we don't have late litters that are hard to sell. But we'll get to that in another video. Today I'm cleaning up and we are making feral cows friendly. Paul's down back working on firewood and getting logs for lumber because it's nice out. So we're just kind of getting some stuff done that we typically don't want to be outside doing when it's like -10 Fahrenheit, you know, to like max 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Also bringing in new rabbits tomorrow, and I'll show you guys those on this video as well, because I have a male rabbit who is unreasonably lazy and has wasted half of my breeding season not breeding. So he's leaving, and we're gonna bring in a new buck tomorrow, and I will introduce him to you guys, but I gotta get back to cleaning up. I was just starting to walk over to the barn to get some square bales that are bedding. So pigs need a square bale. And I can like low-key smell skunk. Diana, don't go in there. It's probably underneath the barn. Rosie or True probably made it mad. It's not uncommon, but I'd rather not smell like that, so just being cautious. Rosie, whatever it is, leave it alone. Rosie's our beagle, by the way, in case you guys haven't met Rosie yet. There she is. Rosie, look. No, show them your pretty face. Hi, darling. So Rosie is new. I don't know if we told you guys. I don't think we got to tell you guys. We lost Raina, one of our Australian shepherds. We lost her to a coyote. She picked a fight with a coyote down in the back of the pasture, and she lost the fight. Our livestock guardian dog, True, did get there, did chase the coyote off, but Raina was already in bad enough condition that we ended up having to put her down. So that was in June. And then we went and got Rosie, who's a beagle, and she's fantastic. And she is a super happy beagle dog here on the farm because there's lots of space and lots of smells, and she doesn't take off. And so we got pretty lucky with her. She's a very good little pup. This is the lazy bunny that is going in the freezer because he can't do his job. So, he looks old. You know, he just looks old in the face. He's an old looking feller. But he's really getting lazy about his job to the point where he's really just not doing it. So he's just gonna retire to freezer camp. And we have a new one, young and spry and ready to go, coming in tomorrow. Yeah, you do. You guys have any idea how many of these I've broke this winter? A lot. I've broken a lot. Walmart's getting a lot of my money on rabbit waters. It never fails. They're frozen and I need to bring them inside to thaw out. And so I take them out of the rabbit cage and I just toss them down like I know not to. Yep. I've lost at least 5 to 8 of these this winter, and we're only at the beginning of February. Honestly, you guys. I have so many roosters. I have like 6 hens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There's more. Where are they? Oh, 6. Oh, 7. So at least 7 roosters. Oh man. These are all the last spring's hatch-outs. And that obviously didn't go very well for us. Looks as though he found some logs. Our sawmill is very small. He had some logs he really, really wanted to use, but they're too big. So he went down to find more. Whenever he gets a second, he does firewood or lumber, which isn't very often, but when he does get a second, that's what he does, because we always need lumber and we always need firewood. out of water? You're out of water, pretty girl. This is our little one Rex. We have one Rex left. She's a little doe. She's not very big. She's awful pretty, though. I haven't decided yet if I want to get rid of her or not. She is in with the new buck, though. Let me show you guys. Oh my gosh, he is so beautiful. And he has already mounted and bred all of my girls. So get off of him. Isn't he stunning? Look at him. Oh, he's giant. He's beautiful. He's calm. I can pet him. I can pick him up. He is such a good boy. He is. Very good boy. I think he needs some rest from breeding. He's looking a little tired. Did you make him tired? You did, didn't you? We've never had silver fox rabbits before, and they are like super chill. Of course, they just got transported yesterday, so they're probably still getting used to their environment and a little nervous, but they are so, so sweet. Oh, beautiful girl. She's stunning too. I love these rabbits. I'm very impressed with them. Very happy to have them. So, Operation Feral Cow, not going well. We have one more day to try to get at least 2 of them contained for the butcher appointment on Wednesday. It is Monday. Not a lot of fun. But I'm going to keep trying today throughout the day anyways. But happy with the new rabbits. Really happy with the new rabbits. Really happy that my does should be bred now. I gotta bring a bucket of grain down to the rest of the pigs and the sheep. And we'll go say hi to everybody and then we'll wrap up this video. Oh my gosh! Hey buddy, good morning. Good morning, sir. This is the bull we're keeping to breed the very few cows that we are keeping. And Fern, if she gets big enough. He doesn't really need grain, but he's a good boy, so he gets a little bit every morning. That, and we don't want him to be feral, like the jerks in the other pasture that we can't catch, right? He's a little Hereford Angus bull. What are you two doing? Foolish dogs. Last stop. It's the feeder pen. We have 2 littles growing for August. We actually have 4, but the other 2 can still get back into the sow pen. We have a lot of infrastructure work to do this spring. This property was brand new to us last year. We haven't even been here a year. So we do have some work to do as far as infrastructure. This guy we're growing out for ourselves. He's probably gonna go, we're probably gonna cull him next month. Those are the 2 little ones. This one is actually a potential keeper for a gilt. She's adorable, she looks great. He is actually a boar. So we eat all of our boars here when we like get done using one or whatever. Or maybe like he just got missed during castration day and we were like, we didn't have him pre-sold, so we were like, whatever, we'll just eat him ourselves. And we do that, and we've never had a boar taste bad. I think I had one that somebody dropped off to me that smelled kind of funky, and we ended up just sausaging it all, and it was fine. But none of our boars have ever tasted bad. So not to say boar taint isn't a thing, because it definitely can be. But I don't think it's as big of an issue as people make it out to be. And I think a lot of boars get wasted because people are scared to eat them. And when I'm done with my boars and they are done servicing this farm, I don't want to waste their life by just, you know, culling them and throwing them in a coyote bait pile somewhere. So we eat them. and they taste great. Actually, boar meat is some of the best meat we've ever had here, so we love eating the boars. And so just food for thought. Maybe next time you have a boar that needs to be culled, give it a try, depending on how it was raised. I probably wouldn't eat a boar that was like raised in a real tight pen, like, you know, muddy, gross, walking in his own poop all day and pee. That could probably cause more boar taint than you'd like. But these guys, these three here, have quite a bit of space to themselves. So their pen is at least, how many panels? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. So 5 times 16 that way, and then probably the same amount this way. So they have a pretty big pen for just 3 of them outside. So just food for thought. The boars aren't all bad, and you should at least try sausaging them out and smoking the smoked meat before you toss them aside and don't use them for anything. I have been working second shift at a place nearby, a seed packing company nearby, so I'm really tired. So I kind of, for probably like the 5th time, let YouTube go. I know I need to stop doing that, but I did it again. But I really did miss filming, and we're doing a lot here this year, and I want you guys to see that. I'm going to try to push through being tired and hop back on and film. I find if I just put the camera on, no matter what we're doing, then I will get footage, and it's not that big of a deal, and it doesn't have to be that big of a mental thing as I like to make it out to be. So anyways, thank you for stopping by, and please subscribe, comment, interact with us, ask us questions, let us know what you want to see for footage. We are turning 200 acres into a working farm, and I'm excited about it, and I hope that you guys are too. And yes, I see you. We'll talk soon. YouTube, happy homesteading.